Hey guys, it's Carrie. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. So I found her at the same time that I found the other girl at my local Marshalls. She was $12.99. I have heard people are getting better deals on that, but I took it as a sign that it was lower than the regular price, and I was able to find it in person and look at her and pick out the one that I wanted because there was a couple of them there, and get the best one. Because there is something to be said about getting dolls in person, and I haven't seen these ones in person too often, so they kind of just all of a sudden ended up in TJ Maxx or Marshalls. So we're gonna just start opening her up. This is Deluxe style number 7, and she's part of this wave. And we just opened her up. So we're gonna open her up. She's shorter. Now I don't usually go for the shorter ones, but I'm telling you, like, the camera does not do her justice. She's so beautiful. And I might just replace her shoes because those are the ones I hate the most. I really don't like these shoes at all. But anyway, let's get her out. Before I completely play with it, the hair is a bit waxy, a bit flat from the box, but not terrible. But you see, there is some balding down here. And I don't know if we just have thin rooting. No. It's just how it's rooted. Here I am pulling it apart. So you definitely have to dig for the bald. But I would say overall, they're not as rooted as... they're not as good rooted as the Barbie Unboxed ones were. So those ones, I don't know. They still have my attention. Anyhow. Moving on, now we can take her hand down from where it was posed in the box. She is on the short body, or petite, I guess you want to call her. She has a medium brown hair. It is curly, like I said. It's probably not... It's a bit flat and a bit dry. I think it's because there's product in it. I think you'd fix it. Let's see here. I think her hair is threaded into her head somehow. It looks like, so I'm gonna kind of leave it there, maybe. I don't know. I think it should come out. I'm gonna do it. Probably gonna regret it, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think it needed to come out of the thread. There we go. So it could be like that, I think. That looks way better. Anyway, so that's her hair. She got like 2 long pieces of strand that goes in the front here. She's got the space bun. Kind of like a Mary Jane style space bun, because then we have the rest here that's curly hair. Light brown eyes with some nice lush lashes here and a very pale pink eyeshadow. There's a lot of pixelation going on. Doesn't bother me. Does not bother me. And she has a bubblegum lip that's opened. Not familiar with this sculpt, I don't think. I probably have someone with this sculpt before. But with the skin tone and everything, she's just so beautiful. I don't know. If you don't agree with me, then that's fine. But in my opinion, she does have a stud earring here. A spiky stud earring. That's, I think supposed to be I can't tell if it's supposed to be gold or silver. Maybe a combo shot. But they're nice. And then on top of her head, we have elastic up there. I'm going to leave them where they are. These are really cool. I haven't seen these type of sunglasses, so I don't know if they're new or not new. But they're transparent blue, so that's good. And then they're in like an upside down M style with little like gemstones here. They're not colored or anything, but I really like it. I really like those glasses. For an outfit, she's wearing a 2-piece. And it looks like we have this protector piece for the belly belt. Anyhow, so this is like a puffy midriff, almost iridescent blue colored sweatshirt. It feels like a sweatshirt. It looks like one. It has that iridescent blue material. We don't know how it's going to weather. It looks like it might be okay, though. And then the top, these part, it's different material around the cuff of the neck, the waist, and then the armbands. And then we have a choker right here. Is it 2 necklaces or 1? Yeah, we have a floating shirt situation. Here we go. I think it's 2. 1. Let's go to the back here. Okay, it's 1. It's a choker. And it's got spikes on it. And a little bit of black. If you guys can see that at all. Okay. And then they did what they did in the last doll. If this belt, it's a flexible rubbery type material, so that's kind of nice. But if this belt had the iridescent or the reflection like this one, I don't know why they didn't do one or the other. It doesn't make sense. At least the earrings do match the same. So, but the belt it doesn't. But that's okay. It has a little chain on it, and they're little hearts, and it's very bendy. And then the skirt, there's a name for this type of skirt. I don't know if it's A-line. I don't know, but it's fitted. And it's got the ruffle on the bottom. That sort of reminds me of the bubble ruffle on the other girl. So they are going to look good displayed together. I'm under the impression that all the purses from this line are recolored purses designs that have been used before. But the last girl that I got from the other one, the purse wasn't familiar to me. I think it was new. So they did dumb down on the purses, and then the shoes are reused too. They're not new shoes. They're a metallic gold, metallic silver style of the white boots that we already have that I don't really like. So I might be displaying her in different shoes. But I guess painting silver, they match. They kind of go with this outfit. So she has the same articulation that the other girl had, but I'll go over it again. The head goes back and forth and side to side and all around, so it's on a joint there. The shoulders go out about that far and in, and then you can make them go back and forth. We do have an elbow joint. You can bend her arm just about that much. It does swivel. And we have a wrist joint that also goes back and forth and swivels. We can make her sit. We can make her stand. We can make her do the splits almost to the splits. She goes about that far. And then this way, she goes about that far. And then she has the knee joint that goes up that much. Almost 90 degrees. And then the feet don't have articulation, but they are pointed toes. So that's awesome. So we have more options to replace these boots that I don't like. But that is all we have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.